YouTube, what's up? We are Culture Hero. Once again, my name is Dev, aka D-Lock.
What's up? I'm D.
Avatar Slime, aka no, I'm not gonna do the Jared thing.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Shout out to Jared, by the way. He couldn't be here with us today, but we still gonna make some moves, y'all. Promise you on that. So today is round one of our bracket for Disney versus Pixar animated films. So first things first, we're going to start off with our first round on the Pixar side. Got some discussions, maybe some debates. Maybe we just might agree on everything. Y'all might get a short video. Psych. So here we go. So first things first, round one on the Pixar side is Toy Story versus Brave.
I think that's pretty easy.
Okay.
Brave is better than I realized, but I gotta give it to Toy Story for innovation. Not just innovation like it being first, but it was first to do. Like, I'm not talking about it just came out first before everything, but it was first to set that kind of bar. It set the bar high, so the bar was so high that movies might score a 94, but it might not reach Toy Story's level. You see what I'm saying? So, and I feel like when you start with the bar high, it sets up the genre to be better. So I gotta give it to Toy Story.
Okay. Dave, what you think?
I have not seen Brave. And I just never wanted to see it.
You will like it.
Would I?
Yes, it's really different. It's really different than the way the commercials portrayed it.
Really?
Which is after doing this, Disney's kind of good at that. Okay. It's not a damsel in distress story the way you think it would be.
It wasn't even really that. I'm just saying
that's okay.
I guess I have to watch it. I just never really just through the trailers and so I just never really related to Merida, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been to Scotland now, so maybe I'll watch it and maybe I'll connect with that as like a tourist.
Yeah.
Who knows? So I mean, by default, Toy Story.
Okay. Yeah. We're putting these brackets together and these and seating these movies. I was a little upset because once I saw that Brave had like a lower Rotten Tomatoes audience score and like critic score, the lowest actually out of the 16. I was like, I can't believe it's going up against Toy Story because I love Brave.
Yeah, Brave's good.
Brave's a great movie.
Really?
But yeah,
and that's coming from two typical guys.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Right. But
I'll watch it.
But it's Toy Story.
Yeah, it's a juggernaut.
It came out swinging, and it's just and then we got a sequel, then we got another sequel. Now we're working on Toy Story 4.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And Toy Story 4 is probably going to get at least like a 92% approval rating by most sites. Then it's going to make the money.
And the fourth one's the last one, right?
So we thought the third one was the last one, kind of. So
true.
It's probably a we'll see thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see, but yeah, my vote is definitely Toy Story.
All right.
Okay, and you said Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Okay. Now, second battle in this first round. This is tough. This is a little tough.
I did research for it.
Okay,
so what is it?
Okay,
it's Incredibles versus Monsters Inc. So those are two.
I never saw Monsters Inc.
Really?
Never wanted to watch it.
Wow.
Okay, so I'll sum it up for you. They only came out a year or two apart, right? Or was Monsters Inc. 01?
I think Monsters Inc. was first.
Monsters Inc. was definitely first.
But okay, I guess it just didn't feel far apart. So Pixar wasn't new, but it still felt like we didn't know it was going to be this juggernaut, like because the filmography is deep. So still when it was still felt fresh. So I really think for this to be 8 and not an 8 seed versus a 9 seed, it could go either way. But I think I'm going Incredibles. I know y'all thinking.
Go ahead.
Y'all thinking, of course you go Incredibles because it's superhero. But it's just I just find it to be clever all around. Monsters Inc. is also, but it's hard because I was telling him off camera last week that it's one of those things where you can't get mad at the opinion either way. I think you just gotta give reasoning to sway you, you know. But it's go ahead.
That's okay. So like, I never saw Monsters Inc., but just over the years, I've seen enough memes about it and like enough like articles and enough like sort of trailers and parodies and stuff that I get it, and like I get all of the references. I get like and I've seen Incredibles tons of times,
of course.
And I think I would choose Monsters Inc. over Incredibles, even though I haven't seen it.
Oh, for what though?
I'm just not a fan of Incredibles, really. Like, I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, I really like...
This is a thing... At this point, isn't it Fandom Aside is about, like, quality?
Right? I mean, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Because, I mean, I just advocated for Brave.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, I think Incredibles...
I can't talk.
Like, I really lean towards Incredibles. Maybe because it stuck to me more, but I think Monsters Inc. is really, really good, though. Like,
that's why I think it's more unique than Incredibles.
Is it? But at the time, was it more unique?
Yeah, I think so.
Real Monsters?
That was way before Monsters Inc., though.
That's
like early 2000s, 90s.
Yeah, and those tones are completely different.
Yeah, okay. So what makes Incredibles not, like, because you can't say there's a lot of
superhero.
See, that's the thing. So if you're going to say it's not unique just because it's a superhero, I could technically say any monster movies, although I don't see it that way. But I don't put Incredibles in the same breath as X-Men and Spider-Man, which is out at the time.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Incredibles, okay. Disney, Pixar, blah, 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 right? You had Incredibles, you had Sky High, you had...
they don't hit me as similar.
No, but I'm saying like the plot, the basic concept of the movies. So like you take Incredibles. Incredibles was about a family of superheroes.
Yes.
That I forget the name of the movie, but you know that old Disney movie with like Robert Townsend or whatever.
Don't do this.
And you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
That's like, but that's just the only thing that have in common is that they have powers.
No, it's about a family of superheroes.
That's Sky High 0.5.
But it's about a family of superheroes. That whole plot line has been done and redone so many times.
But here's the yeah, but
so many times.
As a comic guy, I can see. I don't look at Incredibles and like it doesn't really compare to Marvel or DC.
I'm not saying it compares. I'm not saying it has to compare. I'm just saying the general overall concept isn't unique. So
if that's the case, then that makes by that concept, which I'm not even agreeing because I don't even think this. But I'm saying by that standard, that's the same thing as Our Real Monsters. Like they're in scare school, Our Real Monsters, pretty much.
Yeah.
They're at a scare building in Monsters Inc. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like the world is centered around fear energy in a way, or so I can't use that parallel against either either property.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
I guess so.
I know I made it more complicated because either way, I guess it's still. Well, I think you have a case for Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Help me out.
I love Incredibles. I do, and I had a whole Facebook argument with people.
I saw, but they weren't even trying to listen.
I do love Incredibles. I like Incredibles more, but Monsters Inc. is the better movie.
Okay.
It's original. It's an entirely different world. We've never seen anything like that on screen before. Now, granted, we've seen other things, but Dee made a good point. We've had Sky High, we've had Zoom, we've had Up, Up, and Away. We've had
that's what it's called.
Other movies and other series that, granted, that didn't have a big budget like that, but Fantastic Four, we've seen that. But the fact that, they brought it to a big screen, they made it funny, they made it dope, they brought Samuel L. Jackson in. It was just, for me, and this is what I was trying to explain to people like on Facebook, was I love Incredibles, but the story doesn't really compare to like Monsters Inc. story or the other stories that were on that one, those memes where one's got to go or whatever.
Yeah.
For me, the Incredible story was the weakest out of Mulan, Lion King, all those movies. That's what I think. And now people are trying to say like, oh, you don't like Incredible. What's wrong with you? You have to look past that. Okay, it's superheroes and it's cool and it's funny. Yeah. Granted, Incredible has a lot going for it. The music, the setting that it's.
But that's a big part of
the voice acting. Yeah, the voice acting, the characters, they're Syndrome. But it was just like you could, the story wise, it didn't like hit me like Mulan hit me, like
question.
Lion King, like Tarzan hit me, and stuff like that. Now, granted, that's not what it's up against, but even with Monsters Inc., it didn't hit me like Monsters Inc. did with Boo and Sully and stuff like Mike Wazowski, all the other different monsters, and seeing, and they took a concept which was dope. It was just like they were using screams.
I will give you this. I don't fully agree with the premise of Monsters Inc. is more original, but I can say this is more untapped. That type of premise is way more untapped.
I'll give you that.
Because
I'll give you that.
I think it's I don't want to harp on this too long, but to me it's just as different from Our Real Monsters as Incredibles is to Sky High. So I will say Monsters Inc. is that's not a genre, but you know that theme isn't tapped into as much.
It was different because I mean at the time, what was that? You said what, 2001?
What?
Monsters Inc. came out?
Yeah.
2001, like that's just it was just, and that's what Pixar does. Like they put you in a world, and it's just like, oh, this is, I've never seen anything like this before. And granted, they did that kind of with Incredibles, and I loved all the themes that they used. But I like Incredibles more, but I think Monsters Inc. is the stronger movie. That's my reason.
And how is it stronger? I think you kind of said it, but I want to understand. Because
it was just like you said, going off your point, saying it was untapped, but also it's just. They put you in the world, and then we were like in it. Like my whole problem with the sequel to Incredibles 2 was I wish that we could have got like a prequel if they were going to do a sequel. Like show me the world with the superheroes. We've never gotten anything where we've seen
setting,
a world of
more part of it.
Exactly, like Dynaguy and Gazer Beam and all them. Show me how they were getting down, and show me how Mr. Incredible and Miss Incredible got together.
Show me a good show.
Show me like growth. Show me like their parents like. Obviously, powers are sent down. What did Mr. Incredible's parents do? Were they not superheroes before them? Were they hiding? Like, get me into that. And that's why I had a huge problem with Incredibles 2, because I was just like, I waited 14 years for just a side mission.
Yeah.
Or you just kind of switched Mr. and Mrs. Incredible's like
roles. Yeah.
Like I didn't even bother to see it.
But at the same time, just to wrap it back up for the viewers.
Right.
He's not faulting Incredibles 1 for what Incredibles 2 did.
Right.
He's just saying that with Incredibles 1 nor 2 sucked us into the universe or the setting. Right?
Right.
Okay.
And that's why like people say what they want about Sky High, but Sky High threw us in a world where it's just like, okay, we got a whole high school full of superheroes, kids with superheroes that some are going to be villains and some are going to be bad guys, some are going to be good guys. Like, if they could have kept rolling with that, that could have been something crazy.
Yeah. Are you talking with nostalgia now?
No, I'm not.
Oh man, I just watched Sky High recently.
But I'm not saying it's a good or bad movie.
I got you. I just see
of it.
Okay,
the plot idea.
Just give me credit for what you did.
Right.
Okay, so Monsters Inc.
I'm Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we need G's to move on, but just conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What you think about I think I'm still Incredibles, but I can dig into that more. Okay, so next is Toy Story and Incredibles 2. Toy Story 3 and Incredibles 2.
Didn't see either of them.
Well, I'll tell you this. Incredibles 2, I told Dev that once I'm in the theaters, I'm usually a sucker for anything that's slightly exciting. So I saw Incredibles 2 in theaters, and I saw Toy Story 3 on TV.
Okay.
And Toy Story 3 still hit me as the better movie, although I like Incredibles 2 better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Incredibles 2 was good, but
all right.
Like that said, we waited 14 years, and the stakes didn't feel high. You knew what they were going to get out of that problem. It was cool that they kind of had an anti-superhero act, but we want more. I will give it credit for this though. They built more in the family dynamic.
They did.
Okay. They did that well.
Well, that's good.
But it'd be a disservice to Toy Story 3 for me to put Incredibles 2 over it.
Okay.
How about you, Dad?
Toy Story 3 all the way.
Yeah.
Incredibles 2 did nothing. It's on Netflix. It did nothing for me. It's funny, but it was just like
the jokes were good. Yeah, I gotta throw that in.
It was funny, and
the humor was good.
More action, but it was just like you literally just switched Mr. and Mrs. Incredible.
Well, we gotta give it credit for this. Miss Incredible's pursuit scene was good.
It was
really
good. It was good. But I guess I just needed more. I guess, because me personally, I think we should be on Incredibles 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that should have been Incredibles 2. And right now we should be talking about Incredibles 3.
Okay.
I low-key wanted a little time skip, but I'd be reaching.
But we knew that they were trying to do right after that mole guy.
Of course. So I guess Toy Story 3 is moving on. I'll circle it. I put a question mark next to Incredibles and Monsters Inc. because we got to get Jared's.
Yeah, I feel like even under comment sections, people argue that a lot.
Oh yeah,
I don't think, unless I'm crazy, I don't think that's a clear cut.
Mm-hmm.
I was even looking at the numbers; it was pretty even.
Next battle is Up versus Finding Dory.
I gotta take Up.
I didn't see Up. I saw bits and pieces. Like I've seen enough things about it to know what it's about and to know, like, to feel something when somebody says, "Oh, Up is great."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, but I haven't seen the whole movie.
Mm.
Finding Dory was cute, and I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
My cats liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Feel a butt coming on.
Yeah, but honestly, I've seen Finding Nemo so many times in so many different languages. Thanks, high school French class. That I don't really care for it like I did when it first came out. And if you told me to turn it on right now and watch it, I'd probably just jump out the window instead.
Okay.
So, like, Finding Dory wasn't something I
radar?
anticipated.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really care either way.
Okay.
The only reason I watched it is because I figured my cats were, like, being assholes. So I was like, oh, maybe they'll sit and watch some fish swim across the TV screen and be quiet. And they were. So it was nice.
So nothing about the plot did it for you?
No.
So this is just a typical kids movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was really sad how she couldn't remember her parents and couldn't find them, and but
I spelled Aladdin wrong. I always do that. It's one L, not two.
Yeah, I think I would pick Up over Finding Dory.
I just think Up is a stronger movie.
Yeah.
Like, if you talk about like typical cinematic things, Up is stronger. It's not even my cup of tea. I saw Finding Dory in theaters for Carmen's birthday. Didn't care to see it, but when I saw it, I was like, okay, this is better than I thought it'd be.
Oh.
The humor is pretty good. And this coming from someone who was 27 when he was 12.
Yeah.
So I watched Finding Nemo in class. I was like, wow, why they got me this class?
Literally every year. What? Every year we had to watch it in class. I watched it in French class maybe 3 years in a row. Watched it I don't think I watched it in Spanish.
But trilingual?
I took French, Spanish, and Latin in high school.
I forgot. You was an honest kid. Okay.
Yeah, I took French and Latin in high school and then Spanish in college.
Man.
Genius.
I don't remember any of it, so.
Okay.
Not really, but, I'm not fluent.
So what you think, Dev?
I
think you're about to say what I'm thinking, but you're probably about to say it way better.
I liked Finding Dory. But I just think Up, like you said, Up was just stronger. It came out of nowhere, and it was just like, it was different, and you didn't really expect it to be that good.
Yeah.
And then Finding Dory was just like another one where it's just like, did we really need a sequel?
No.
Yeah, we didn't need one. Like, I never wondered what happened.
Appreciate it, right?
I appreciate it, but it wasn't necessary.
I didn't need it. So
I could have gone without it.
Yeah.
Never at the end of Finding Nemo, they have like, I wonder what's going to happen next.
I really think they were only capitalizing on Ellen DeGeneres'.
Of course.
And so it was good too.
Yeah,
it wasn't a reach.
It was really good.
But
I liked
it.
Yeah.
But that's the best. We weren't anticipating.
Yeah, that could have been a little special or a little mini series or something like that.
Right.
That didn't need.
Yeah.
But it's all about money.
Of course.
Yeah.